Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your 2018 forecasts. It's nice to be back. I've missed everyone. I hope that everyone has had a beautiful time of celebration throughout the end of 2017 and a wonderful start to 2018. I apologize for the delay. I've been dealing with some health issues. I started off the year with a chest infection and then a twisted ankle. And so it's not been the best, but I hope it doesn't set the tone for the rest of the year. Thank you to everyone who's reached out and checked up on me, made sure I'm okay, and thank you to everyone for being patient. So we're going to look at the forecast. We're going to be covering the 12 months of the year and then just pulling a couple of additional cards at the end for the rest of January and what you can expect. As always, keep an open mind. These will be general readings. That means they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. Take whatever makes sense to you and then disregard whatever doesn't make sense because it doesn't apply. Watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages that may apply to you. And of course, if you would like a more in-depth reading specific to just you, you could get a private reading for that. And we are running special offer readings during this time. So if you're interested, check those out. The links are in the description box below. But other than that, let's have a wonderful 2018. I hope it brings us everything that we can handle. It's positive, growth, expansion, happiness, peace, okay? On an individual level, but also on a world level. So let's make the best of it, okay? We're going to check out the cards next for each of the signs. So I'm really excited to just get back into the flow of things, okay? So have a wonderful year and I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now. Hi Taurus, and welcome to your forecast for 2018. So let's have a look. Okay, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Let's have a look at what the main energy for each of the months are here for you. So at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy of the year, we do have the Devil card. So with the Devil energy, this talks about either a Capricorn person being particularly significant for you in the year, so that would be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For others of you, this is a focus on things or people or situations that have been holding you back, and you have the opportunity to free yourself from these in the year of 2018. For others of you, this is about sacrifices that you feel you need to make, or sacrifices that you feel you don't have any choice with. You have to make sacrifices. The Devil card here is telling you you always have a choice, okay? So I feel that you will be, you will have the opportunity to practice making your own decisions and standing up for yourself, okay, with this kind of energy. It could also be a very big focus on your money situation in the year of 2018, very big focus on your work situation in the year of 2018, and almost sacrificing everything else for your financial situation or your work situation or even a relationship, okay? You could also be looking at vices or bad habits and looking at how you can change them or just get rid of them altogether, okay, in the year of 2018. Your first card for the month of January is the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, this is, I feel for some of you, this is working hard to recover from something or working hard to catch up. Okay, so maybe you've had time off, or maybe you've been dealing with health issues, and so you're working really hard to catch up in the month of January. For others of you, I feel that this could be some tense or type of confrontation type of situations in the month of January, maybe involving a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or Capricorn as well, because there's fire in the Devil card, or someone either pushing you or trying to intimidate you or trying to pressure you to do something that they want you to do, and this is you standing your ground and saying, you know what, no, I don't want to do that, or I don't have time to do that, or I don't owe you anything. That also comes up, okay, for some of you. This is also defending what is yours, so you could be looking at, again, someone trying to guilt you into doing something for them or giving something to them, or pressure you into doing something for them or pressuring you into doing their work for them. that sort of thing, pressuring you into giving them money, guilting you into giving them money. And this is you standing your ground and saying, no, I'm sorry, I've helped you before, you need to take charge for yourself now, you need to do things for yourself now. I'm here to help you, guide you, teach you, but I will not do that for you. Okay, so I feel that sort of thing happening for some of you. In the month of February, we have the Emperor. With the Emperor, so for some of you, these are coming up together, the Emperor with the Devil card. So maybe a father figure that has a drinking problem, or something that, something that they do, not a very healthy eater type of thing. I feel that the health of a father figure or the health of an important male figure around you is coming into focus in the month of February. I feel that some changes need to be made because it's starting to threaten their health. Okay, for others of you, this is, I feel like for others of you, it could be the same person that you're dealing with. It could be an Aries individual once again. I feel like this person is someone who's very stubborn and they feel like you owe them something, or they feel like you should do whatever they want you to. Someone who's a controlling individual, manipulative individual. They do not take no for an answer. So I feel that you may have to stand up to this person in the month of February, or just have conversations where you let them know that it needs to be a two-way street, okay, is what I'm picking up on. For others of you, this is an important conversation with a boss or interviewing. And it's almost like this is the boss, or this is an important figure that you don't expect to be in the interview, and they are, so you feel a little bit intimidated. Whatever interviews you go on in the month of February, go in with confidence. Let the work speak for itself. Be short and to the point, because this person doesn't have a lot of time. Be professional, okay? And you will impress them. You'll make a very good impression on them. For others of you, this is a person coming into your life. It could be in a romantic sense. Or this could also be someone becoming a father, okay, with this energy as well in the month of February. In March, we have the Moon. So March time, this could be a time when you're dealing with confusion for some of you, or secrets. You're keeping secrets, or someone's trying to find out what you're keeping a secret, or you're revealing secrets, or someone else is revealing secrets to you. I feel like this is also dealing with confidential information in the month of March. For others of you, this is again looking at a drinking problem, whether that's your own or someone close to you. Looking at someone's drinking problem, trying to help them, trying to help them come out of it, or deal with it, or resolve it. For others, I feel like this could also be traveling. It could be traveling to get answers, whether that's in your personal life or your business or your health situation, but I feel like traveling to get answers also comes up here. It could be a month where you're having a tough time sleeping or a tough time resting because you have very vivid dreams or very intense type of dreams. Trust your intuition, or start using your intuition more and more in the month of March, because I feel that you will be guided by instinct in the month of March, so trust it and embrace it. And a water sign may be significant, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces, with this energy as well. In April, we have the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands in April, I feel that for some of you, there's a fire sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that you have been carrying, that you have been helping, that you've been providing for when they could have provided for themselves. Someone playing the victim, or someone who you've helped for too long, you've helped too much for too long. It started off as you helping, and it's become a responsibility for you, or a burden for you. And I feel like April is the month when you end that. Okay, you have that conversation and you're saying, okay, enough is enough, you can take care of yourself. I've helped you as far as I can. Good luck to you. Whatever you do next is your choice, your decision, your karma. For others of you, I feel like this is just going to be a very busy month. Again, I do feel like you may be carrying the load and carrying the burden for other people In your life, for some, this is a relationship that has turned into a burden. This is to do with your emotions, especially if you're dealing with fire sign or fire sign energy. Someone who's very tempestuous is what I'm getting, very stubborn, very short fuse, okay? And I feel that you could be looking at the end of that relationship, freeing yourself from that around April time. I do feel like between January and April, you should be extra careful with your health because your emotions will affect your overall health, okay? For May, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is good. The 8 of Pentacles in May talks about a new beginning, okay? Talks about starting over. For some of you, this is getting a new job. For others, this is something that's like a test or trial run, trial period type of energy. For others, it could even be an apprenticeship that you're looking at. This is also working on your health, okay, for some of you. Just focusing on your health, sacrificing everything else because your health is important. For some, this is also investing in a home. Maybe you're moving in the month of April, and in May, you're investing in the home, you're expanding it. Buying furniture, painting, decorating, coming up here with this energy as well. For some, you could be meeting someone through your work or through school courses. And so you could be mixing your professional life or your work life with your personal life during this time. I feel like this is something on a trial basis, something that you have a trial period with. And for some, I feel like you're giving someone a chance to prove themselves. You're giving someone a chance to work for it, to earn it, okay, with this energy as well. For those of you who make things or who sell things, I feel like this is going to be a particularly good month. You may be looking at expanding, or you may be looking at slightly more orders than you can handle, okay, is what is coming up here. For June, we have the Justice card. For some of you, this is finalizing, this is making it official, divorce type of energy. This could also be taking someone to court over things that they have taken from you, or anything to do with someone tricking you, committing fraud. You will be successful. For others, this is making something official. In other words, the trial period is over, and now it's official, okay? This could be signing contracts to do with your work, to do with moving. Agreements of any kind, really. For some of you, you're making some promises in the month of June, or someone else is making some big promises to you in the month of June, is what I'm picking up on here. Anything to do with paperwork, courts, legal proceedings of any kind. Do what's right, okay? Stay above board with everything, and you will be the victor, or you will come out on top, or you will get what you're asking for, is what's coming up here as well. In July, we have the Chariot. So this could be a Cancer individual, Sun, Moon, or Rising that's important for you in the month of July. For others of you, this is moving out, moving away, traveling, starting over on your own, okay, whether that's in a business sense or in a romantic sense. This is getting back on track with things. July is going to be a very fast-paced month. You could be physically traveling a lot, going back and forth a lot, taking on a new job that involves travel or driving, or piloting something. For others of you, this is about motivation, this is about drive, this is about victory, achieving your goals, everything that you've planned for. I feel that you have the opportunity to either complete or make significant progress with in the month of July. This could also be an individual coming into your life. Could be a Cancer person, again, so Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe. But Cancer, Sun sign, Moon sign, or Rising sign. If you're traveling, you may meet someone abroad, or as you're traveling, even on during your commute. Okay, so I feel like keep your ears open, be social, because you could be making some significant contacts. But it is a victory card, so you're looking at celebrating getting what you want in a situation, and it could be attached to a legal situation, or it could be attached to a job situation, or it could be attached to a custody situation going your way, and things like that. In August, we have the Temperance card. I feel that in August, for some of you, you're healing. If you have left a difficult, challenging relationship, and you've been very driven to keep going, to not look back, I feel like August time, you afford yourself to calm down a little bit, to relax, to focus on healing, recovery. For others of you, again, I feel like this could be someone relapsing, who has a drinking problem, or any sort of addiction, really, but drinking problems come up. So just be mindful of that. For others of you, I feel like this is someone asking for a second chance, okay? Or you're considering either asking for a second chance or giving someone a second chance. Be mindful and do whatever will bring you peace, as opposed to conflict, discord, tension. With the Temperance card here, around August time, you may experience some delays, or you may experience things cooling down, slowing down, okay? But I feel like that will be a welcome break for you. For some of you, I feel like you're traveling to some sort of, either to somewhere with healing soil or water, with this energy as well. In September, we have the Page of Cups. So September, I feel like, again, someone decides to give you a second chance, or you decide to give someone else a second chance, and this is trying to start over, loving conversations, getting to know one another once again. For others of you, this is someone new coming into your life, or it could be the water sign that we've talked about before, finally asking you out, or finally telling you how they feel. So again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could also be an offer. I feel like it's attached to your emotional life, but it could be with anything really, because it's such a general reading. An offer coming your way that looks really, really good, sounds wonderful. It sounds like a dream come true. Could also be a good month for dating, or trying to rekindle the passion in a relationship. For others of you, this also comes up as couples therapy, and learning to communicate with one another, and listen to one another. This could also be looking at dating or enjoying your single life as well. For October, we do have the Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups, for some of you, I feel that whatever second chance type of situation was going on, for some of you, it's not working out, so you decide to put an end to it. And it feels like a loss, feels like sacrifice. However, you may try again in the future. Or this is ending a bad relationship, or ending in a relationship that is just not working, and you're experiencing the loss and the sorrow, the regret, but you're unaware that this needed to end because there's a better relationship in your future, and you need to be prepared for it and in the right state of mind for it, okay? For others of you, I feel like this is having to sacrifice something for something else. It could be that someone's promise falls through, in whichever way that applies. But again, there's something better coming in. So it could be that in the beginning of the month, or as you come into the month, something falls through, something falls apart, and you experience the sorrow, the regret, okay? But if you work on trying to accept it and move on from it, then by the end of the month you see something new and better coming in. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It could be a breakup, it could be a temporary breakup, it could be a breakup again. But again, it looks like you're dealing with an on again, off again type of relationship, and it looks like it could be part of your karma, okay, with the Devil card and the Justice card. So just be mindful of that. Look at it and see why it is that you're doing the same things over and over again, why it is that things tend to end in the same way. What is it that you could learn from that? What is it that you're supposed to learn from that? What is your lesson? Because as soon as you discover what that is, the cycle can end, and then you can move on to better things, okay? And that can be with anything. In November, we do have the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, this is a wish come true, especially to do with work, finances, a living situation, someone getting pregnant, especially if you've experienced miscarriages. You could be looking at great news about a pregnancy, and then you or someone around you, or you hear of someone miscarrying, who suffers a miscarriage. Sorry. But then in November, it looks like they're pregnant again, or you're pregnant again, and this time it's better, or this time you can carry it, or that person can carry it. For those of you, this could be just some tension, some things that you need to stop doing because you're in the late stages of pregnancy, and then in November you give birth and it's healthy and everyone's happy. For those of you, this is about marriage proposals coming in, or it's about getting back together with someone if that's what you wish for. Again, water sign energy comes up here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but it could be any sign really. It's whatever it is that you're wishing for, you can have around the month of November, if that's what would truly make you happy. So it's a wish come true. It can be anything, okay? It can be anything. It can also be overindulging. So again, I feel like someone's struggling with, you know, falling off the wagon, getting back on again, and that could be your karmic lesson. That could be your karma that you're dealing with in the month of in the year of 2018. In December, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is moving forward slowly but steadily. So I feel like the changes that you have been making in your health, and that's with your mind, body, and soul, your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health, they are working. And I feel that for some of you, this is the first time where you feel like you can keep doing this. You're not going to fall off the wagon again. You're feeling more confident about it. You're feeling more at peace with it. And I feel like you're just taking it one day at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time. So you could be looking at the 12 steps program or stuff like that, okay? And you're sticking to it. For others of you, this is your financial situation improving after a time of loss. This is, now you're at a place where you can put money aside, you can save money, okay? So that's really good. This could also be, I feel like this could also be someone proposing to you, especially if it's someone who has had doubts or fears or just didn't want to commit. I feel like this is someone who has now grown up, has now matured, and they know what they want now, and they're willing to do the work for it, okay? And it's something that has been a long time coming. You could also be looking at new jobs coming up during this time, or something that you start in November, and in December you're already making good money, okay? And I feel like it's something that you can retire from if you wanted to, okay? So it's really good. Your overall energy and advice, we have following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. So do what gives you joy. Do what brings you joy. Long-lasting peace. Don't go for the temporary. Don't go for, you know, the big gain with no work, because that never works out. This is also saying that for some of you, you will be independent. You will be on your own in the year of 2018, self-sufficient, supporting yourself, taking care of yourself. being very happy with that, okay? It's a year for healing. It's a year for you to follow what you want to do. It's a year for you to take care of yourself, okay? So that's really good. Again, travel comes up. And I feel that for some of you, this is coming out of darkness. And I'm looking at the Devil card. Coming out of darkness, that's 2018 for you. Into light, into joy, into bliss. Okay, so that's really, really cool. You could be looking at taking on a new skill, a new hobby, something to keep you busy, something to keep you focused on something positive. And I also feel like something like that is really what you need to keep going, is really what you need to keep you grounded, is really what you need to keep you in a healthy mindset. And I do feel that things are finally coming together for you in 2018. Things that you've been working on for a long time, investing a lot into, they're not only coming together, but they're starting to pay off for you. Okay? For the rest of January, we do have the Fool and the Four of Pentacles. So we do have someone who stands in your way as you're trying to move on. Someone's holding on to you as you're trying to move on. Or you're holding on to someone who's trying to move on. Or you're afraid to move on, okay? Because you're afraid of change, or you're afraid of what the new might bring. Because with these, something's ready to end, and so you can start fresh. Something's ready to leave your life. Or you're ready to leave something or someone behind, but at the same time you're afraid to do so. And so that creates a lot of tension and inner conflict. If it's anything to do with your money situation and that's why you're hesitating, this is telling you you're going to be fine. You have enough, you're going to be fine. Don't focus too much on the numbers, or don't focus too much on, but what if this and what if that. There comes a time when you just have to go on faith, okay? And I feel like that's what you may be looking at for the rest of January. You could also be looking at leaving and then you come back, okay? Or someone is being foolish and you have to take care of them and keep them safe, or keep them on track, or keep them in check. And it's costing you money, energy, emotionally, mentally, okay? It's costing you. So remember, you're dealing with karmic situations in the year of 2018 with the Justice card and the Devil card. The goal is to learn what the karmic lesson is so that you can end that cycle and start a new and better one and healthier one, okay? So a year for big changes for you here. Definitely for the better though. So remember, follow your bliss. Follow what makes you happy. It's time for you to be happy. So that is your reading. I hope that it makes sense to you. I hope that it helps you. Check back on it as the months go by. But I do hope you have a wonderful year ahead. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you again in the next video, okay? Take care for now.